I think it's interesting. I think the culture or the way that we've been brought up around relationships these days is kind of the opposite of, having clear communication and talking about what we want. It's about, trying to guess. It's like trying to romanticize everything by guessing what the other person likes, or trying to look cute because that's what everyone else is doing. It's like, you might think that it's a good idea to come home with a dozen of roses, but it might not be what I like, but it's what everyone else is doing. But that might not work for a long period of time unless I actually just tell you what I want and what works.
Yeah.
Instead of making you guess.
That's another great example, actually. It's like even for Valentine's Day, like I wouldn't necessarily previously, being single, I probably wouldn't have done much for Valentine's Day. And even in some, relationships, I haven't necessarily done that much for Valentine's Day. And so, Jody specifically said, probably like 6 weeks before Valentine's Day, she actually said, hey, I'd really love to do something special for Valentine's Day. And so for me, I'm like, okay, shit.
She's giving you the clue.
Flag that stuff. I'm like, all right, I better start looking at this. And then I can put my problem-solving brain into gear and be like, all right, now I've got a problem to solve.
Mm-hmm.
And
then what I wanted.
Yeah. I got her a puppy.
I think that's a learned skill too, though. I mean, like you said, that it depends on how we were brought up, whether or not we were kind of brought up to be a direct, you need to ask for what you want or you're not going to get it. Or you can be brought up in an environment where it's like actually considered quite rude to blatantly ask for what you want. And you're kind of meant to create these scenarios where someone should be able to preemptively assume what it is that you want, like that offer of like, oh no, it's totally like, oh, I'm going to be in town. Is it okay if I stay with you? Versus, oh, I'm going to be in town. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Like there's two kind of very different schools of camp. And I guess if one of you is an asker and another one of you is a guesser, it makes the whole thing like unnavigatable, I guess. So I think learning that skill of what's your partner saying, what they're not saying, and then what, I guess, getting to a place where you're confident and capable of asking for what you want too. That's not something that always comes easily.